NYC Traffic Enforcement Agent, Exam 7331. Before anything about how to study for this exam, the question that comes first, and that people get wrong in both directions: can you actually apply? There are 7 requirements on this notice. Here is each one in the notice's own words. Because the expensive mistake here is not failing the test, it is ruling yourself out for something the document does not say. Education. A 4-year high school diploma, or its educational equivalent, approved by a state's Department of Education or a recognized accrediting organization by the date of appointment. There is no college credit requirement and no military service alternative to satisfy. This is among the lowest formal education bars of any uniformed New York City civil service title. Foreign education. If you were educated outside the United States, your education must be evaluated for U.S. equivalence. The notice says the police department issues instructions on the approved evaluation services during pre-employment screening, so this is handled after the test rather than before you apply. Driver license. You do not need a license to apply or to test, but you must hold a valid New York State motor vehicle driver license by the time you reach 15 months in the position and keep it for the rest of your employment. Moving violations, a suspension, or an accident record may disqualify you. Assignment Level 3 additionally requires a W tow truck endorsement with no restrictions on the license. Assignment levels. Candidates are appointed to Assignment Level 2. Level 1 covers patrolling an assigned area and issuing paper and electronic summonses for movement, parking, stopping, and standing violations. Level 2 adds directing and controlling traffic at assigned locations. 2 further levels carry higher salary steps, and Level 4 requires special patrolman status granted by the NYC Police Commissioner under Administrative Code, Section 14106, and Chapter 13 of Title 38 of the Rules of the City of New York. 2. Medical, psychological, and drug screening. Medical and psychological guidelines are established for the title, and you will be examined against them, with reasonable accommodation provided where appropriate. You must pass a drug screening to be appointed. Level 3 carries an additional medical screening and additional drug screening. Residency. The notice gives a residency advisory rather than a rule. Under New York City Administrative Code, Section 12120, you might need to live in New York City within 90 days of appointment. Because the requirement varies by title, appointing agency, and length of service, the notice tells candidates to ask the agency's personnel office at the appointment interview. Probation and language. The probationary period is 12 months. You must be able to understand and be understood in English, and under the Immigration Reform and Control Act of 1986, you must prove your identity and right to work in the United States before employment. Every one of those is from Notice of Examination 7331 and nowhere else. Where the notice is silent, this video is silent. And if a requirement you have been told about is not in that list, check the notice before you believe it. If you do qualify, free practice for every ability area on this exam is at dutyrank.com/traffic enforcement agent. DutyRank is an independent study product and is not affiliated with any government agency.